Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to design a simple flyer in few minutes as a beginner. So you're going to follow all the processes, and at the end of the day you're going to create a stunning flyer for yourself or for anybody. Alright, so these are my sources. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to select few things from here I'm going to be using to design, and then I'm also going to select few things from here to design with. Alright, so now the first thing I'm going to take from here is, I think I like this image here, so I'm going to take this, drag it to my main canvas. So I'm going to click Ctrl T to increase the size of the image. I want it to cover the canvas, so I'm going to increase it as much as I can. Alright, so I have this. Alright, so I'm going to change, I'm going to add a solid color. So I'm going to click on my adjustments layer, adjustment icon, and then I'm going to select solid color. So I'm going to choose this blue here. I think that's kind of okay. So I'm going to choose this blue here. I think I like this. I'm going to drag it down to be under my image, and then I'm going to blend my image to overlay. I think overlay. Color dodge, linear dodge. Alright, I think linear dodge is fine, and then I'm going to reduce the opacity. I'm going to reduce the opacity. So right, so I think I need this cross here to be at the middle, so I'm going to still increase the image and drag it to the middle. Alright, so I click on my Ctrl T and increase the image. Alright, so I think this is perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my subject. I think I like this guy here, so I'm going to use this guy as my subject. Ctrl T to increase it. Alright, so the next thing is to remove the background, like take the guy away from the background. So I'm going to choose my object selection tool, and I'm going to click and drag to cover the subject. Alright, so I have my image selected, so I'm going to zoom right in to be sure the selection is perfect. So I'm going to click on Control plus to increase the size. So you can see that there are issues here, so I'm going to choose my quick selection tool, then I'm going to add this area to my selection. Alright, so I'm going to hold my Alt key and remove this area. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to add, just make sure that your selection is perfect whenever you're selecting. Okay, so I'm going to remove a bit from here. No, this is not okay, so I'm going to add it back. Okay, I think this is nice. I'm going to remove a bit from here. Alright, so I think this is perfect. So I'm going to click on Control Alternate R, or Command Option R. Control Alternate R to select a mask. So it takes you to this page where you can see the image better. Alright, so I think this selection is quite okay, but I'm going to refine some of the edges. No. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to click on Control 0 to go back to my screen size and Control minus to take it down a bit. Alright. So I'm going to increase the size of my image. Okay. So I'm going to move this up a bit. Alright, so I think this is okay like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to blend this image to the background. So I'm going to go to my image on the menu bar and click on adjustments. Then I'll go all the way down to match color. So, okay. Oh no, this is not okay. Alright, so I'm going to match it with this and then I'm going to like neutralize it. So I'm going to move around here to make it fit to what I want it to do. Alright. So I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to write my text. Okay. So I'm going to choose my text too and click here. Then I'm going to type. Commit to no bullshit. Alright, so that's the third law of the designs I've been running all through the week. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of my image, the color of my text to white, and then increase the size. Oh, alright, so I'm going to change the font I used for the text. Alright. So I'm going to be choosing this font here. Alright, oh my god, see what I wrote. Alright, so I'm going to correct this. Bullshit. Alright, so I'm going to add an I to here. Okay, so I have this. The next thing, I think I'm going to break this. Okay, this is fine. Now place it here. Place it right there. So I'm going to change the paragraph to left alignment. Alright, so I'm going to leave this here. The next thing I'm going to do is to add another text to this. Alright, so the text I'm adding is what is it? Eliminate the excess and the excuses. So I'm going to click Ctrl J to copy this text and then drag it down to edit it. Alright, so I'm typing eliminate the excess and excuses. Alright, so I'm going to change this font to something slant. Mm, Alright, make it like this. So what to do now? I'm going to reduce the size. Mhm. Eliminate the excess and excuses. So I'm going to align it to the bottom of this my first text. Alright. So I already have my social media handle that I normally put on my design, so I'm going to just drag it right in. So I'll go to this image, this design here, and I'm going to look for my social media. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here it is. So I'm going to drag it to my canvas. Then I'm going to place it here. Alright, that did not work, so I'm going to go back and copy it again. Alright, so I'm going to drop it right here. So I'm going to drag out my ruler to ensure I have a perfect alignment with all my text on social media. Alright, so I think this is okay. So I have a quote I want to include to this design, and that is, okay, sorry. So I have a quote I want to include to the design. So I'm going to type it out also. So I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to write it. An excuse is more terrible. More terrible and worse. What did I just type? Worse. Worse than a lie. Alright, so I just finished typing my text. So the next thing I'm going to do is to um, enhance my background. So I'm going to be bringing in some overlays to my background to make it to look more stunning. Alright, so I'm going to be taking the overlays from the designs I already did. Okay, so follow the process, follow me. Alright, so I'm going to choose this overlay here. Okay, so I'm going to choose this overlay and drag it to my workspace. I'm going to place it right here. Okay, alright, see the effect it gave it. This is what we had before and this is what we have now. Alright, so I'm still going to take in another um, abstract to that. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to delete the layer mask that was here. So this is disturbing my image and I wouldn't want that, so I'm going to drag it right under my image. my subject or what have you. Alright, so this is what we had before, and this is what we had now. So I'm going to reduce the opacity. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I think this is nice. So I think I should increase the size of my subject. I should make it a little bigger. So okay, okay. All right. So as you know, this is a daily like routine that I'm doing for my social media post. So I'm going to be importing some things from other images and be placing it here. So I'm going to be taking this rule. I'm going to be taking this rule text here. Rule number 2 text here. I'm going to be taking it to my alright, so I have it right here. So I'm going to be dragging it to my workspace and then I'm going to be placing it here. Okay. So I'm going to change the rule number 2 to rule number 3 because this is the number 3 rule of resilience out of the 10 rules of resilience from so I'm going to be taking something else, which is this the title of the book I'm designing these posters from. So I'm going to place it right here. I hope you can see that. Alright, so we have this. Okay, this is already nice. So I'm going to like add some texture to my image, to my subject. So I'm going to right click and convert it to smart objects. Alright, so I'm going to go to my filter and choose camera raw filter so I can add some texture, vibrance, and what's it called, and sharpening to my image. Okay. Alright, so it opens this page first. So I'm going to be adding some texture first. I'm going to be adding some texture to the image. Just a little bit. Clarity, a bit, and the hairs, a bit. Alright, so I'm going to be reducing the black, increasing the lights, reducing the shadow, increasing the highlights. Alright, so I'm going to increase the temperature a bit. I think this is fine, so I'm going to click on OK. Okay, so this is what we had before, and this is what we have now. Let me zoom it right in so you can see. This is what we had before. This is what we have now. Alright, so okay, I think this is nice already. So what else should I add? What else should I add? Alright, so let me just create a stamp visible layer, so we can edit all the images, the letters and the background, everything together in Camera Raw Filter. So I'm going to be clicking on Control Shift Alternate E to create a stamp visible layer, which is this. Alright, so I'm going to convert it to smart objects. Alright, so I'm going to my filter again, Camera Raw Filter, and then I'm going to add texture, clarity to hairs. I think I should desaturate the image a bit. It's a bit too saturated, so I'm going to reduce this. Should increase my vibrancy exposure. Shadows. Just follow the process and get what you want. So I'm going to add a bit of sharpening to the image and details. So I think this is okay, so I'm going to click on OK. So this is what we had before, and this is what we have now. Let me zoom it right in. This is what we had before, and this is what we have now. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for videos like this, wonderful Photoshop tutorial videos, graphic design tutorial videos, AI generating websites, and a whole lot of it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also, don't forget to share. Thank you, and don't forget to watch the rule number 4 flyer design. Thank you, and see you next time.